With 3 hours to go to the Champions League squad is announced. We're here to talk about the Champions League squad because guess what, guys? I don't think it's going to be announced tonight, even though the deadline may be 11 o'clock, right? And I did plan on going live, but I just don't really see Rangers releasing it. Now, I've went on the Champions League website, the UEFA.com website. We've got our own wee page here of the Champions League. Look at this. So, you've got a bunch of the games, the last bunch of European games, Bilbao, Fenerbahce, etc., USG, United, Tottenham, Nice, Olympiacos, and then Stade Bucharest, and then it's obviously games before that. But it's got your 2 matches set in there, so just in case you didn't remember or realise what time they were on, right, 7:45, this Tuesday, and then the next Wednesday on the 30th at 7 o'clock, so 2 massive games for us, but as you can see, if you go to squad, there is no update. Now, it states here that the official squad list is not available yet. And player list B, squad list consists of players involved from the group stage to final only. So, I don't think it would actually show us here. But normally Rangers do upload it to their website. But yeah, hopefully. Yeah, back to that squad thing there. There's a wee bit more details. Back to the squad though. Hopefully we will have players involved from the group stage to the final. Don't even know why that's loaded that, to be honest, but it has nonetheless. But we'll head over to the BBC Gossip column in a second, but I'm going to pause this video and just double check, last minute check, in case Rangers have in fact released the squad. I've headed over to the Rangers website, but there's nothing that even remotely resembles any form of squad announcement. It is currently 1 minute to 8, so not expecting a lot there. But in terms of some transfer news, let's get into today's storyline. So, Turkish club Besiktas have made contact with Rangers for Mohamed Diamonde, but the Ibrox club are in no rush to sell and have set a price between 13 million to 17 million for the midfielder. I believe when I read this, it actually said million euros. But again, BBC Sport, they're just going with this, trying to get the clicks in, I guess. But here, if we can get 17 million for Mohamed Diamonde, I'm not exactly going to be angry about that. I think that would be a pretty amazing deal. Moving on though, Diamonde, I can't remember what channel I talked about Diamonde on, if it was this or Fog, but I like him. I'd rather keep him. But if we're getting offered, if we're getting offered 8 figures, man, I don't think we can really turn it down for the guy. So there you go. Conor Coady has not yet given permission to conclude a much anticipated move to Rangers. 32-year-old defender in Austria for Leicester City's pre-season training camp. I seen that. He boarded the plane, so it doesn't mean he won't come, but this move with Conor Coady has literally been linked since the end of May, start of June. If this guy was going to sign for Rangers, surely it would have been done by now. And yeah, I do believe that deal won't happen. I'm not saying it's impossible. He could fly back from Austria, but it makes no sense to me now why he's away with them in the first place. We've had months now. We're midway through July. We're heading towards, the final third of July here. So I don't really understand why this deal's not been sped along. But it's a shame. I wanted Conor Coady, but if it's not going to happen, we have to move on. Speaking of something that has happened, Thilo Asgard, major doubt. Obviously talked about it earlier on today. No further updates on it. Keeping the cards close to their chests. But it would be interesting to see whether or not he'd be in the squad for the second qualifying round, that's for sure. And then, Rangers' bid to sign Brighton goalkeeper Carl Rushworth is off. Now, I seen this linked by another goalkeeper today. I think he plays for Sheffield Wednesday. Plays for Northern Ireland as well. Is it Shea Charles? I can't remember his name. It's not actually here. It might be. Let me have a wee quick scan through. No, I don't believe it is. So, again, I'd rather get rid of Butland. I'd rather get rid of Tav as well, but I just don't think the goalkeeping position's the area of the pitch that needs addressed. But in terms of that, folks, that's how we update the night. There's not an awful lot happening. Regardless, Snoop Dogg has becomes Swansea co-owner and investor, so that's pretty big. But in terms of Scottish football, folks, in terms of Rangers, there's not much really happening today. What I do believe, what will be the next transfer? I don't really know what the next transfer is going to be. Official global sponsors: Heineken, PS5, Walkers, FedEx, MasterCard, all that good stuff. But we'll be back tomorrow, man. I'll go live tomorrow. There's big. I believe when we wake up, the squad will be announced. The deadline's 11 p.m. tonight, and I'm not expecting Rangers at 11 o'clock at night to announce the squad. That'll be the deadline, but I've got a feeling they'll announce it tomorrow. And when they do, I'll be here to cover it. So until next time, leave your thoughts down below, and peace.